Hello, my dear Geminis. Here we are once again. So thank you so much for your love and for your support. Again, you are one of the two signs with the most viewed videos. So this is your bonus reading. And for the new people here now, if you need anything else, like, like book a personal reading, a clearing session, or, like just to ask something, whatever, you can find my email in the description box and reach out there. And also, I would just want to mention, I do two type of bonus readings. So one is for the members only. So if you want to watch those, you actually have to become a member. The other one is every week I do two bonus readings for the two signs with the most viewed videos. Every week it's you, and then we do have somebody else that it's changing, but it's always you. So thank you so much for your support for all these years here. I already pulled the oracle. I'm gonna pull some tarot. So it's interesting here. Some of you are pointed here, and this was your energy for some time, at least for some of you, in some readings, not in all. It's number 20 here. It's a fraternity here. So it does show us the need for teamwork or need to pair. You see, that's the number 2. You might be called here to a little bit open up to other people, to other energies, or maybe even romantically for some of you. Maybe it's time to leave this almost like the hermit energy. You see that some of you have been in this very lonely energy and this very solitary, some of you needed to go through this process, in order to do your shadow work, in order, it's like literally like this dark night of the shadow, whatever that you're coming out, but there is a light here. The thing is, though, you can open up towards other people or other connections or just other person for some of you, depending on what you're dealing here with. And that's what this represents here, okay? Also, I do see that you're very close to actually just finishing this journey. You see, you're going to come and see the light here. It's almost like the hermit coming out, of this cave. You're very close. By the way, number 20 would be the judgment, and we have 21, the world, and then we are starting fresh. So you're about to start some new journey. Now, the next chapter here might not be so lonely, because a lot of you have been very lonely in this solitary energy with the hermit. And when I say lonely, it doesn't mean that you didn't have other people around you. It just means that you were, going through some stuff, on your own. And definitely a lot of self-reflection and a lot of shadow work was applied here. So I'm going to read you the actual message, and then we're just going to pull some tarot here. So the actual message goes: approach your work and your action in a state of socialness and solidarity, perhaps sharing collaborations with those you trust. So it's here mostly about, maybe what you're doing, about your work, but I would say this is in general. And of course, it could be romantic for some of you, because I do pick this energy for you as well. There is something, though, about your throat chakra here strongly coming through. So you might need to socialize more, meaning like talk to the people. And also it's okay to share your ideas, okay? Now, for some, maybe a little bit to share your heart as well, but, mostly your ideas here. You might find even the new inspiration by, just even talking to some people. It doesn't mean that you have to necessarily collaborate, but it's always good to, have different opinions. And you are Geminis. I mean, you love to talk and to share experiences and thoughts, you see. So that's something that you do find very stimulating. So let's see what this is all about. So for those of you that are new, this is Padma.tarot channel. If you like what I do, please do subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press a couple of options you can choose from, benefit from, and I do upload members only videos. So if you want to watch those, that's the way how. Now, my dear Geminis here, my throat chakra is starting to be annoyed, and it wasn't. So I was right here about this. Some of you really need to speak up, about something. Maybe either it's sharing ideas or whatever, just involve yourself in some type of conversation. For some, maybe it's time to, see also about this romance, whatever this is. Maybe it's time to talk to somebody here, okay? You will know. Yeah, this one will do something like that. The Queen of Wands. Now, some of you are going to be inbounding this energy. This one is a go-getter, manifester, very confident here. That's how you're going to be. It's almost like you're getting your mojo back after some type of soul search, after some type of, self-reflection here. You're rediscovering yourself, I would say. And even if you have been through some difficult stuff here, you're ready to, pick up yourself and pick everything up and start again. This one can definitely do that. Some of you are very, very capable, very charismatic here. Also, you're going to be in the center of attention. Some of you're going to have a lot of followers with your ideas here, whatever the ideas are. For those of you that this is work. Also, some of you could be having a lot of suitors here, for those of you that this is romance, okay? You are called here to enter some soul contract, or to fulfill, better say, some soul contract. The Hierophant represents sometimes the soul contract. It's somebody that we have signed to be with even before we came here. So there you are with these contracts here, okay? And some of you, the key is by working together. You see, look at the hands, look at the keys. I want you to see the similarity here. This is not for nothing here. I do hope that you can see this. You see the hands and you see the keys here. So for some of you, there you go, my Geminis. And this is going to be something long-term. This could represent a marriage or long-term partnership here. For some of you, you know, like definitely somebody who is, you know, like it's like meeting of the minds here, somebody that you're going to work with, somebody that it's your soulmate, but it doesn't have to be only romance and marriages here or whatever. It can be also somebody who, you know, like it just meant to be on your path to help you fulfill your potential here, okay? So you and this person are meant to build something amazing, okay? Now, some of you, obviously here, you're going to just come into this type of power where you just make things happen, you see. And it's going to be amazing, but you really need to trust in your abilities, because you're amazing here with this Queen of Wands, male or female, whatever, it's Aries energy, but there you are. By the way, this is Taurus with the Hierophant. This is also, some of you are like rediscovering yourself and finding your true purpose here, okay, with this Hierophant. Whatever the purpose is, doesn't have to be only work. Yeah, some of you, look at this, another 5, 55, obstacles but change. I wouldn't be surprised to see another 5 and the double energy with the 15, but that's what you have been fighting here. Devil can be also low self-esteem, it could be doubts, it could be many different things, okay? For some, it could be something external to you or somebody. However, you are coming out of also this scarcity mindset here with the 5 of Pentacles. Don't wait only for the other shoe to drop. That's something that it's going to be very, very important for you. You're asked to have trust in your journey and in yourself. Some of you are coming out of very, very rough times here. You might have been, and that's this loneliness also that I was sensing in this solitary energy. Almost like the hermit energies for some of you, because you might have thought here that you're not understood, and there was no support here. And it doesn't have to be only finances or romance, you see. In general, you were feeling like a little bit like alienated here. So it's something like, you know, like almost like you don't belong anywhere, you see. And this is going to change. You do have like-minded people, and this is this meeting of the minds. Yeah, I told you, here we go, 2021. What did I tell you here with the world? You're so ready, Gemini. This cycle, it's over, okay? And you're going to be claiming something here for yourself. Some of you, this is also very popular. Somebody's going to be very popular with this, you know, followers here. So whatever this is, maybe it's time for you to speak up, because it looks like whatever you have to say here might be really, really very well accepted. Okay, so that's something that's going to be you know, like presented here. Some of you really like almost like, I don't know what you're doing here, Geminis, but you're going to have people following you here. And it's not only social media or something like that. It's not that, you know, it's just your ideas here. Some of you could be really doing something amazing here, okay? Yep, the Temperance here. You're picking yourself up. That's this creation. It's alchemy. It took some time because the Temperance, that's patience. But here you are, you know, like you are managing here to balance everything out, to pick yourself up. Of course, this is divine protection. Some of you, your work is very important. Trust me, for those of you that are going to have these followers, whatever this is, whatever you are doing, and when I say work, it could be the spiritual work here. Whatever you are doing, and when I say spiritual work, it can be, you know, just like about, you know, like sharing some ideas, you know, like and helping others, healing others, but not necessarily only as a healer, but just helping with your own experiences here that you have outcome, you see. So however this resonates, whatever you're doing here, anyway, could be important in any shape or form. You could be literally here, I don't know, or spiritual leader or whatever, you know. But whatever you're doing here, it's going to be important, okay? Also, this is your personal healing, and it looks like you're going to be able to actually find this balance, find this, as I say, get your mojo back here, and, you know, just get the things back in the flow, because some of you, this flow was disrupted for a long time. Yeah, waiting. Sometimes these waiting periods are really, really rough and tough, you know, because it does take forever. And some of you, you know, like this was challenge of your fate, okay? Because when we wait something and something is not happening in the timeline that we thought that it's going to be, we do start to doubt, you know. Now, this is the test, actually. Like, do you really have faith? Are you going to really be able to see this through? Okay, and also for some of you, this needed to happen on your own. That's the self-reflection. The sevens are about realignment, but are also about the self-reflection, okay? So you finding your faith in yourself, first and most of all, it's about that, and in your journey, okay? There you go. Sevens. What did I tell you? 77. I know, guys, what I'm doing here. I read energy cards. They're always just following. So this is you. A little bit self-sabotaging. Because why? Because we are waiting, trusting, not trusting, trusting, waiting, not waiting. What am I doing here? Who am I fooling? You see, that was all these questions. Of course, this is something that needed to happen on your own. And some of you have been feeling really alienated and isolated here and not understood by others. But the truth is, a lot of you have actually shut the other world, or, like away from you, because you really needed to do something on your own. This is the soul search. Now you're ready, you're going to be coming out. Now, for some of you, I told you this, like devil energy that I was mentioning here, there could be something deceitful around you, For some of you, it's your energy here, but for some, you could have really somebody who was maybe working against you, whatever, but you're so over it, and it's not something that it's going to be the case anymore. And definitely if this left you with this mistrust, now they're asking you to trust in, like any type of connections that are going to be entering your life from now on. Okay. Yeah, you see, you have been blocked here, and look at this, the number 2. Some of you have been, you see the 2, and 20, it's coming down to 2. 22, it's a master number. It talks about coupling and pairing. Here we are back to the original message here, okay? So this is something about opening up where you were shut down, okay? Opening up. This was this inner work here that you needed to do. You were shut to the outside world. She's blindfolded. She has the barrier here. You see, like, don't approach here. You see, sometimes this talks about not being able to choose, but this is not about that. This is you actually almost like in a different realm here, like in a different world, in a world of your own, like definitely a lot of introspection here in order to see, listening to your intuition. What am I going to do? Who can I trust? What is my calling here? There are many questions here, okay? But this is now over. You're ready. You're taking the blindfold off. You're jumping out of this. You're ready. And definitely there's going to be some important connections here. Yeah. Okay, my dear Gemini, it's time to let go. Some of you with this 4 of Pentacles, you were guarding something. You were really holding on to something. You were not really certain about anything much. But this cycle, it's over. And you're actually called here to, open up, to see what else is out there, to see who you can work with, trust, be with, be in love with, whatever you need here, okay? Also, I do see some important communication. This is a specific message. It's not going to be for everybody. It's going to come back around. Somebody's going to come back around because now it's time. For a lot of you, there could be, it is a time for this twin flame union. So if you are on the twin flame journey, this could be a reunion with your twin. Okay, for some of you. And, I don't really do love readings, but because it's something that is actually happening around this time for a lot of people, I do see this for those of you that are on this journey. Okay, so once again, thank you, my dear Geminis, for being here with me and for me and supporting me. I love you all so much. Bye.